me a statistic or like survey from doctors where they say this indeed will help medical people heal, then I say no to the robots. Nothing is like an actual human touch. That's why we all have to visit the elderly and give people hugs and all of that stuff. You can't replace skin unless you're Buffalo Bill.
Maybe give me an idea about sending robots to old people, because I don't know what they would do. Tom, so Emily makes a good point that, like, if you look at art and music and comedy, what makes it attractive is that it's created by a human. And if you were to, like, listen, you would think about jokes differently if it came from a computer.
Yes.
And food, if it was a robot chef, it would. You need to have some kind of human suffering and effort.
I agree.
Right?
I agree. That's why I wouldn't want robot chefs or robot comedians, but I think the robot massage is a pretty good idea. Oh. I think it's okay. I mean, the chairs. Nobody likes to do those chairs in the airport.
I think it's okay.
I'll, like, put $1
myself.
In. And people see you and they're like, "Hey, are you Tom Shalhoub from Gutfeld?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm getting a massage by this chair."
It's okay when you can't get to the massage or
That's a great story.
You don't have time.
I think I think it works.
It does.
I don't need the human touch. I just need the right muscles to be.
But you are also a serial killer. You hate humans. Look at that. Yep, there you go. I tell you, you guys see the comedian. You know the thing about being a stand-up comedian? You explain to the police that you can travel. As a comedian, you can travel around the country, and that's how you cover your tracks, killing the drifters and the hitchhikers. Digging. There is some kind of evolutionary reason for human, we like human achievement because it tells us of our reproductive value. You can't have that with a machine.
You can't. I have some questions.
Yeah.
Why can't you be nude?
Yeah. With a robot.
This machine.
Oh,
right?
Just in general?
No, with this machine. It says no nudity. Why not? The danger is in the instructions. Is a kill switch in case of emergency. I'm old enough to have seen 2001: A Space Odyssey. And Hal ain't your friend.
Yeah.
That thing ain't your friend either. Although, I would take that over the hands that have touched me in Miami.
The robot massage machine.
That is true. You know, Andrew, I mentioned the chef component in this. Would you rather have an okay meal made by a human, or like the perfectly done meal by a robot or a machine?
Depends on how much I'm paying, right? I mean, price to value right there.
But isn't it weird? It must be to think about like a meal made by a machine. Is like when you're sitting down, doesn't it change the psychology?
Well, yeah, there's no art to it. You also can't time the environment. So much about food is chemistry in the environment. So if the moisture's up or down, or the humidity or the altitude, the barometric pressure, you see where I went there?
Yeah.
A robot doesn't know anything about that. Stop trying to take my job. But the thing is, the description of this in the sales package was that it was cold, it was robotic, etc. It sounds exactly like my wife calls me when I give her a massage. She describes it perfectly. Also, since this story has been announced, we found out that WD-40 is buying out KY Jelly, so that's going to be on the business side of this a good merger there.
Yes, that's
They're just
disgusting.
cloning
Now, WD-40
everything.
gives you a rash, Andrew.
Yeah. Well, you
The
can
robots
use
are
a bourbon
cloning
enema.
Yes.
humans,
All right, kids,
activities,
thanks for answering your viewer
machines,
mail.
electronics.
Female athletes are not the
Craziness.
biggest